about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan, bringing you my raw and uncut when it comes to our Dallas Cowboys. So if you're DC for life and represent them Dallas Cowboys no matter what, drop a like on the video, share this content, and please subscribe to the channel. I would have spoken about these interviews earlier, but due to my brother having to have another emergency surgery, my mind has kind of been elsewhere, and it's been on him as well as my family. So, Angry Cowboys fan family, I truly apologize for the tardiness of this video, but with God, all things are possible, and with God, things are going to get better. We love you, Rick, and we're continuously praying for you. Now, let's go ahead and get to this video. As we are all aware, Cowboys Nation, two of the best quarterbacks statistically in Dallas Cowboys history were caught up with at you guessed it, a children's charity event for Children's Cancer Fund, a nonprofit organization based in Dallas, Texas. While attending a night to remember, the 34th annual gala, the media was able to ask both Troy Aikman and Dak Prescott a few questions about the Dallas Cowboys. So, we're going to get into the two clips that I got for you, break them all down, and then you know what we're going to do after that. We're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen.
Have you been a little surprised by the lack of activity and the amount of their own free agents that you've allowed to leave at this stage?
Yeah, I guess, I think that'd probably be fair. I thought they would have done something with Dak already. You guys follow it closer than I do. I don't know if they're going to or what the game plan is, but I know that everyone concluded a lot based on Jerry's comments in Mobile about being all in and what that might look like. So I think it's probably caught a lot of people by surprise. I don't sense that it caught the organization by surprise. I mean, that they have their thoughts and their plan as to how they're going to go about it. So I do think that there's a lot of scrutiny every offseason with every team as to what they're doing or what they didn't do or what they did that everyone thinks was so good. And sometimes all that plays out well in the fall. Sometimes it doesn't, and so that's what this team's going to be judged on. I really, I mean, obviously I follow the league and what teams are doing, but at the end of the day, too many times I've just seen it. You've seen it. You've been covering it a long time. Everybody here has that. You have these ideas as to what a team did in particular, and then you get into the fall and it doesn't always play out that way. So this team's going to be judged not on what they did this offseason. It's going to be judged on what they do in the regular season, and more importantly, what they do in the postseason next year. And time will tell what that looks like.
I love it when Troy Aikman is talking football. Whether it's in the booth announcing the games or it's during the interview, I love to hear what Troy Aikman has to say. It's like when I listen to what he has to say, I get informed. It's not like these other ex-NFL players turn talking heads. Troy Aikman has a wisdom about himself that makes you want to listen to him and learn from him. I'd love to see him break down quarterback play and actually work with Dak Prescott to see what we could do to better his position during the playoffs. Anyhow, this team will be judged on what they do in the regular season and in the postseason. The expectation that the Dallas Cowboys will be in talks of the postseason. Each ESPN analyst going on air and telling NFL fandom that the Dallas Cowboys have gotten worse as a team, but the expectation of the postseason is still in talks. That is one of the true advantages of being a Dallas Cowboy. The media will talk about you whether the team's a winner or a choker. They will talk even more when the Cowboys don't meet expectation. We'll get more into the expectation part in my raw and uncut portion, so make sure you stick around for that. In the next clip that I got for you, it's a clip heard round the world. The clip of Dak Prescott speaking about his contract situation. So we're going to take a listen to that, and then you know what we're going to do. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So, Cowboys Nation, let's go ahead and take a listen to that clip.
Do you want to be the highest paid quarterback in the league? Do you view it differently? What's your philosophy toward it?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be the highest paid necessarily. So I'll wait till negotiations begin, and obviously want to put this team in the best situation. So,
have your feelings changed at all about your desire to be wanting to be in Dallas past 2025?
No, I'm focused on here right now, where I am. That's always how I've been. Anytime you've asked me, it's always been about right now, getting better tomorrow, and I've been in this situation before, so it's okay. I'm fine. In any situation at that point, betting on myself or playing this year out, and yeah.
So your talks with Jerry,
Make it a good one.
Trying. So your talks with Jerry, you say that eased my fears that my future is here.
Your fears?
Your fears.
I don't have any fears.
So you believe you'll be here forever, playing, based on your conversations with Jerry.
I'm not gonna say I fear being here or not. I don't fear either situation. To be candid with you, I love this game and love to play and love to better myself as a player and my teammates around me. Right now it's with the Dallas Cowboys. It's where I want to be, and that's where I am, and that's the focus. And after the season, we'll see where we're at, and if the future holds that, then if not, we'll go from there.
I'm telling you, Cowboys Nation, that man is class personified. Always looking crispy in his off-the-field interviews. He's mostly positive in his interviews, except for that time that he endorsed throwing stuff at the refs. That wasn't a good look. Other than that, Dak Prescott is a damn good face of your franchise. Y'all ready for my Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. In the clip, Dak Prescott said that he doesn't want to be the highest paid quarterback on the market. I feel it's about getting a contract that secures his future with the Dallas Cowboys and compensation for his contribution to this team. Last year was solely placed on Dak Prescott's arm. Cowboys Nation didn't put the game on Tony Pollard or anybody. It was all on Dak Prescott to lead this team to victory. Rightfully so. That comes with the territory of being an NFL franchise quarterback, something that Dak Prescott is. But to leave the task of winning solely in the hands of one Dak Prescott? Man, that's crazy. No other quarterback has done it alone. Not even Patrick Mahomes, guys. If that's going to be his responsibility to do it alone, he deserves every penny of the $60 million. In 2020, Dak Prescott's contract value was 21st in the league. In 2021, Dak Prescott inked his deal and became the third highest paid quarterback at $160 million. In 2022, Dak Prescott was pushed all the way down to number 7. 2023, he sat tied at 10th. I can look at the quarterbacks who are before him and pick a few names that he should be getting paid higher than. As the current NFL market stands today, the top 5 highest paid quarterbacks are Joe Burrow at $55 million, Patrick Mahomes at $52.65 million, Justin Herbert at $62.5 million, Lamar Jackson at $52 million, and Jalen Hurts at $51 million. Y'all know where Dak Prescott's $40 million contract falls at? A contract some of Cowboys fans said he wasn't even worth then. It's number 10 with Matthew Stafford and Daniel Jones. Should Dak Prescott not get paid more than Daniel Jones or Russell Wilson, who sits at number 7 on the list? Dak Prescott doesn't deserve more than Kyler Murray or Deshaun Watson? I would argue he deserves more than Josh Allen or Justin Herbert for his all-pro performance this year. This shows you that the highest paid last only but a season. And I'm not trying to be poetic or anything. It's true. It's literally a season. Jordan Love is a free agent in 2025, and he is certain to leapfrog Dak Prescott if he continues to play at the level that he is currently playing during the regular season. If the Miami Dolphins ball, Tua Tagovailoa could get a bag more valuable than Dak Prescott. Trevor Lawrence, even though the Jacksonville Jaguars are currently treating him like Dak Prescott. In 2026, Brock Purdy is a free agent, and if he balls this season and the 2025 season the way he did in 2023, he will surely surpass Dak Prescott's number when he goes up for his extension. That's if Kyle Shanahan proves he truly believes in him. This is the way the current market works when it comes to the top 10 quarterbacks. We as Cowboys fans complain when Jerry Jones recruit bargain bin players but want our top stars to take bargain bin extensions. We want him to break the bank when it comes to a game-changing free agent but want our current players to take less. I've heard NFL players and NFL analysts alike say that the playoffs don't matter when you are going for your bag. It's what you can do in the regular season and if they can project you getting this team far or to a Super Bowl. The only time I've heard that the playoffs matter in contract negotiations is from Cowboys fans trying to justify why Jerry Jones shouldn't pay Dak Prescott $60 million plus. The end-all be-all is that Dak Prescott doesn't live up to some of Cowboys Nation expectation as what a quarterback should do for his organization. Bars. If we can't run the ball, Dak Prescott is expected to throw us into victory. If our defense can't stop the opposing offense from scoring, Dak Prescott is expected to have a shootout with the opposing quarterback. If the front office doesn't make moves during free agency, Dak Prescott is expected to take whomever the team gives him to a Super Bowl while being expected to take a pay cut. Some fans compare him to Patrick Mahomes. He is expected to be a carbon copy of Patrick Mahomes. They shudder to think about him getting paid Patrick Mahomes money, but want Patrick Mahomes play. If I could go into a restaurant and pay for a steak on its taste and satisfaction after I've eaten it, I would love going out to eat every single night. That's not how it goes, though. When you spend your hard-earned money on anything, you are doing it out of expectation, expecting the product to work for you. Paying $6 for a frozen pizza, expecting it to taste like a $14 pizza from Pizza Hut is pretty wild expectations. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan. What do you feel about the current contract situation with Dak Prescott? I know I'm going to have the usual anti-Dak fans saying the same old thing in the comment section about Dak Prescott. I could probably recite their talking points by now. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. If you are rocking with the content and want to help this channel get out to even more Dallas Cowboy fans, hit that like button and share this content with your friends who are Cowboys fans. If you are DC for life and you are ride or die with this organization, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I go live, release a video, or a podcast episode. Spotrac.com has calculated Dak Prescott's market value at $50.8 million. If I were him, I wouldn't take anything lower than 52. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out.